Kim Kardashian has embarrassed her oldest child, North West, by calling her out during a recent talk show appearance. The Schemes mogul guested on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon on Wednesday, where she quickly discussed her travels with North, 11. Kim, 43, told host Jimmy, 49, that she was currently enjoying her solo trip with North to New York City. The Kardashian star then looked into the audience as she called out her preteen. "Shout out to North, she's so embarrassed about it," Kim said. The late-night crowd cheered for the reality star as the host replied, "So cute." Kim then noted how much she loves taking each kid on a solo trip as it allows them to share a special bonding time. The businesswoman recalled her recent travels to several countries with her son Saint, 8, for various professional soccer matches. "It's pretty nutty that I've traveled the world for my kids' interests, but it's fun," Kim said. Kim shares her 4 kids, North, Saint, Chicago, 6, and Psalm, 5, with her ex-husband Kanye West, 47. During her latest talk show appearance, Kim may have been getting packback for all the times North has consistently put her in her place over the past few years. The Famous Families Hulu series has documented many of North's hilarious and unedited lines. Last year, North famously slammed Kim's Schiaparelli pearl dress for the 2023 Met Gala in front of creative director Daniel Roseberry. "I like the pearls. I just don't like that it looks like from the dollar store," she told them. During the most recent season of the reality series, North even called her mom annoying and cringy during a phone call. Kim revealed in a following confessional that her kids found her embarrassing when trying to keep up with current-day lingo. "Can't hold back." Another episode saw North giving Kim's friends some major side-eye, showing once more that the preteen does not hold back her thoughts. The scene showed Kim exchanging hellos with her friends and sister Chloe, 40, in high-pitched voices as North rolled her eyes and placed her hand on her hip. Chloe then wrapped her arms around her niece and teased, "I love your side eye." The eldest of Kim and Kanye also enjoys embarrassing her mom on TikTok, where she often posts unedited videos of Kim at home. In June, she shared a clip of her mom without makeup as her face was covered in star-shaped pimple patches. While North may be embarrassed by Kim at times, she also supported her mom over her recent acting debut in a scripted series. Season 5 showed Kim and her family watching her starring role in American Horror Story, Delicate, which premiered last year. "I couldn't even believe it was her. She was so good," North told the cameras. Kim starred as publicist Siobhan Corbin in the Ryan Murphy-led horror series. As the vibrant lights of The Tonight Show studio flickered on, the energy in the room was electric. Jimmy Fallon was in his element, cracking jokes and bantering with the audience. But tonight's show had a special guest that everyone was excited to see, Kim Kardashian. Kim had been making the rounds, promoting her latest business ventures and reality show episodes. The crowd roared with applause as she took the stage, her sleek black dress shimmering under the studio lights. But amid the glitz and glamour, there was someone else in the audience who was trying to remain as invisible as possible, North West. North, dressed in a trendy but understated outfit, had reluctantly agreed to accompany her mom to the show. As much as she admired Kim, being in the spotlight wasn't exactly her idea of a fun night. She had hoped to sit quietly, unnoticed, while Kim did her thing on stage. But Kim had other plans. After some light-hearted chat with Jimmy about her latest endeavors, Kim's eyes sparkled with mischief. "You know, Jimmy, I brought someone really special with me tonight," she teased. North's heart sank. She knew that look all too well. It was the look her mom gave right before pulling her into the spotlight. She tried to shrink in her seat, hoping against hope that Kim would change her mind. But it was too late. "North, sweetie, where are you?" Kim called out, her voice ringing through the studio. The cameras quickly panned to North, who was doing her best to disappear into the plush seat. The audience erupted in applause, and Jimmy leaned forward with a grin. "There she is. Jimmy exclaimed, pointing to north. Northwest, everyone. The studio filled with cheers, and North felt her cheeks burn with embarrassment. She managed a small, awkward wave, but inside, she was cringing. Kim, oblivious to her daughter's discomfort, continued. North is so creative, you guys. She's always coming up with the coolest ideas, whether it's fashion, art, or even music. I swear, she's going to be a bigger star than me one day. Jimmy, sensing the unease, tried to lighten the mood. Well, North, you've got some pretty big shoes to fill, but I have a feeling you're going to be just fine. North forced a smile, trying to play along, but her mind was racing. All she wanted was to disappear. She had been to plenty of events with her mom before, but this felt different. This was public, live, and there was no escape. As the segment continued, Kim and Jimmy moved on to other topics, but the damage was done. North could feel the eyes of the audience on her, even after the cameras had shifted back to the stage. She felt exposed, vulnerable, and most of all, embarrassed. Once the show wrapped up and the applause faded, Kim and North made their way backstage. Kim was buzzing with excitement, still riding the high of the interview. But North was quiet, trailing a few steps behind her mom. North, honey, wasn't that fun? Kim asked, turning to her daughter. North looked up, her face a mixture of frustration and hurt. Mom, why did you have to do that? She blurted out. Kim's smile faltered. Do what, sweetie? Call me out like that in front of everyone. North's voice wavered, a mix of anger and embarrassment. You know I hate being in the spotlight like that. Kim's face softened as realization dawned. Oh, North, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to embarrass you. I just wanted to share how proud I am of you. But you didn't ask me if I wanted to be on camera, North insisted. You just did it. Kim knelt down to North's level, placing a hand on her shoulder. You're right, I should have asked you first. I'm so used to sharing everything that I forget sometimes that not everyone wants that. North sighed, the tension easing slightly as she saw the sincerity in her mom's eyes. It's just. I don't want to be like that all the time. I want to do my own thing, without everyone watching. Kim nodded, her expression thoughtful. I understand, North. I promise, I'll be more careful from now on. You're your own person, and I don't want to push you into anything you're not comfortable with. North felt a weight lift off her shoulders. Thanks, Mom. Kim pulled her into a hug, a silent promise passing between them. How about we go get some ice cream and talk about anything but the show? Kim suggested with a grin. North smiled, feeling a little better. That sounds good.